Apple was more than just a company. It was a force of nature, forever changing the landscape of personal technology. Now Börser is priming to make the same degree of impact on the financial world, disrupting markets in a way that will change them in such a way that they will never be the same again. We are standing on the boundary between the old order and the new one, and we are prepared to lead the way forward. Here's the situation. You see an investment opportunity in the cryptocurrency world, an opportunity that you know you ought to take advantage of. With crypto, these opportunities are popping up constantly. Just imagine if you had invested a few $1,000s into Bitcoin only a few years ago. The thing is, you do not know how to proceed. What do? How do you turn your knowledge into action? It would seem that the entire crypto concept has been closed off, exclusive to those who have spent hours and hours of time researching the technology behind it. Our founder, Walter Gomez, had been trading and investing in the financial markets in general, and he noticed something. The services he had to use were all over the place, spread out to a highly unnecessary degree. Simultaneously, he noticed that high-quality managed accounts were only available to wealthy investors, to those bringing in big dollar amounts, and that good trading signals were hard to find. He also understood that investors want to copy someone who is an expert trader, not a gambler. Not with Me Wall Street. Me Wall Street is going to be the world's largest Forex, stock, and crypto broker. We're going to take all these markets by storm, breaking free of the brokerage mold and putting no constraints on our investors. For the first time, all these markets and the financial services necessary to succeed in them will be available to small investors through a single avenue. The possibilities here are endless. Our expert traders will take care of your managed account for you so you can be a part of the exciting world of trading without risking your capital or worrying about anything. Perhaps the most special feature of Me Wall Street, though, is that it will be offered on a wide scale through a network marketing style franchising product. This product is going to utilize the decentralized blockchain platform and proprietary currency, Börser, a crypto that we are developing ourselves so that our clients can maintain multi-currency accounts with us and work within those accounts smoothly and conveniently. Just by bringing other people in, you can get paid and earn commissions. You will get a URL with mewallstreet.com in it, and all you need to do is direct traffic to that URL to get the ball rolling. Commissions on these network marketing sales will be paid for and paid with Börser. Trading signals are a major benefit to acquiring the network marketing style franchise service. Our experienced experts will tell you what to do with your assets, letting you know that you should either buy, sell, or trade in order to maximize your profits and minimize on any losses. Me Wall Street is far more than just a brokerage firm. We are far more than just a platform. With Me Wall Street, we're pulling together any financial opportunity you could come across, hear a tip about, or read up on, and simplifying the process of getting involved. Gone will be the days of, I wish I could do that, or if only I knew how. Using Me Wall Street, anyone can trade cryptocurrencies, Forex, and stocks without switching accounts, without moving money around, and without taking unnecessary risks. All of these thanks to our trading signals and professional managed accounts now accessible by small investors. The interface is going to be simple and easy to navigate, pulling in investors who just want to keep things simple. Companies that finish their ICOs with crowding funds will be listed on an OTC-style index where tokens can be traded, giving investors the opportunity to get involved with companies that have just finished raising capital. Me Wall Street is a brokerage firm tailor-made for the 21st century. In terms of the technology you love and the investments that really get you excited, Me Wall Street is where the rubber meets the road. This is a brokerage revolution that we're leading, combining these assets with a network marketing style franchising model that people are going to love. Plus, with all the services that we offer, small investors will be able to compete with the big investors. In the second phase of Me Wall Street, we plan on developing an artificial intelligence expert trading system. And during this phase, we will also establish a hedge fund that will be used to bring in big institutional investors. This trading system will not only benefit existing clients, but it will also be utilized to trade the funds of the recently established hedge fund. Long term, Me Wall Street is going to make stockbrokers obsolete. It used to be extremely difficult to raise money. You had to go through banks or investors even during your earliest stages of development, and progress was slow. And not even all countries have access to crowdfunding platforms. And on the most popular crowdfunding platforms like Kickstarter and even Indiegogo, companies really need to establish themselves in the same jurisdiction as the platform just to get started. There is plenty of room to improve on this concept, plenty of ways in which it could be strengthened. That is what we're doing with crowding funds. We're improving on the concept of crowdfunding and strengthening it for everyone's benefit. Crowding funds, just like Me Wall Street, is based on some pioneering ideas. Most exciting among these ideas? Crowding funds is going to base its operation on an ICO-style model. Businesses that list on crowding funds, however, do not need to be blockchain-based themselves, and we will accept campaigns from startups and from existing companies alike. With crowding funds, entrepreneurs can raise capital in the form of crypto tokens. Investors will use Börser as the base currency, of course, which will be purchased in order to buy the crypto tokens, rather than fiat currency. These companies will follow Börser's model by backing their tokens by equity of their company. This will make crowding funds the first platform of its kind, and because of this model, we will be accepting projects from every corner of the world. This is a bold move, we know, and we're excited to be leading the way once again. Just take a moment to let this idea sink in. We're combining two major pieces of the economic puzzle, two phenomenal ideas that have taken the world by storm, and giving them a chance to work together. Cryptocurrency in all its splendor, in all its ability to build excitement, with all its security, will be at the center of a platform for crowdfunding, which has given so many entrepreneurs a shot at making their dreams come true, and which has brought forth such a large number of fresh products and ideas. These two gifts of the 21st century, cryptocurrency and crowdfunding, are not going to be separated anymore. Crowding funds is breaking down barriers. The tokens that are raised on the platform will be listed on Me Wall Street on an OTC-style index, where their tokens can be traded, and they can also be exchanged on Xchange, our own private exchange, where they can be bought, sold, and exchanged for fiat currency, Börser, or even other cryptos. By listing on the private exchange, tokens are turned into liquid instruments and a totally flexible investment opportunity. Yes, Xchange. It's pronounced like exchange, but it's spelled a little bit differently. And the problem that Xchange solves is a little more technical than the one solved by Me Wall Street and crowding funds. Let's start by saying this. The fees that crypto exchanges charge to convert cryptocurrencies into tokens, and in a different market, how about the fees charged by remittance services? Well, they're simply out of control. They are outrageously high, and because the people who run these services know what they can get away with, they're not going to change things anytime soon. For that reason, we are offering our own exchange and remittance service through Xchange. Yes, that will be done in-house as well. On Xchange, users can link their wallet with a debit card that we will issue. We will also offer a cold storage solution, which means users will be able to store their tokens offline. The whole process is extremely user-friendly, which is really encouraging for people who may otherwise not use cryptocurrencies or other tech-driven financial products. We want to bring into the fold those people who would just not know how to exchange, store, and use crypto, in addition to those who are also fed up with the current offerings. Once the user's wallet is established, he or she can exchange Börser and other token types, including the tokens created on crowding funds, into fiat currency. We're going to keep our fees extremely low, attracting a higher number of users, and based on the strength of worldwide partnerships, we will enable our users to send money, receive money, buy Börser, and sell Börser, all without any hassle. Everything that other remittance service operators want to charge an arm and a leg for, we are going to do and do better going forward. We plan on approaching businesses and making deals with them to accept Börser as a form of payment too. There's no downside to this. The financial system is all headed this way. We're just getting there before anyone else does. Once again, we are extremely proud to be on the cutting edge of this area. We all need to face the facts. The cryptocurrency market is in the middle of a bubble, and that bubble is going to pop. Anyone who claims to know when it will pop must be hiding a real-life magic crystal ball in their closet somewhere. In other words, no one knows when it's going to pop. All the major cryptocurrencies from Bitcoin to Ripple to Tron are susceptible to the effects of this pop. We, on the other hand, are fixing the bubble. You see, these three entities I've described to you, Me Wall Street, Crowding Funds, and Xchange, are going to all work in synergy together. Each one will have its own app. Each one will be owned in a 30% share by a holding company, Börser. Powered by innovative thought and a bold strategy, we are launching a group of entities that will carve out niches in all the business areas that are defining what the modern global economy is. Cryptocurrency, crowdfunding, forex, stocks, digital conversions, all made simpler, all made easier, and all put very much within reach of small and large investors alike. Shareholders will be investing in 4 companies that are doing 4 jobs in synergy with each other. By shareholders, we mean the people who own Börser's cryptocurrency. It's helpful to think that our cryptocurrency equals to digital shares with buying power and liquidity. Börser is the holding company here, while Me Wall Street, Crowding Funds, and Xchange are independent entities that are partially owned by Börser and by which we accomplish Börser's goal. This is really a radical new way of looking at your financial growth and health. This is the future, and we're ushering it in before your very eyes. We are not, of course, without our challenges in this mission that we have set for ourselves. Just as we can be sure that the old order will do everything within their power to protect their interests, other organizations are working to introduce their own solutions to this problem we all face. This problem of outdated financial systems that prevents people from making the most of their money, or in some cases even prevents them from making their money work for them at all. So there are really 2 groups of competition that we're facing here. The first group is made up of the companies who thrive on antiquated financial systems and refuse to change. This group is fighting a losing battle, setting themselves up for disaster, with only the potential to cause us short-term harm and not to block our path in any meaningful way. The second group is made up of organizations who are doing work similar to what we're actually doing, and the key word there is similar, because no one is doing exactly what we're doing, and that is our advantage. As thrilling and as refreshing as our ideas are, we truly believe that our most decisive advantage is in the people who make up our team. To make Börser as spectacular as it can be, we have collected talented minds that care deeply about what we're doing. We knew that going into this, there was just no other way that made sense. Insistent upon working with the best and the brightest, we have set ourselves up for long-term success. While our team is lean, we are extremely well prepared to compete on the global stage. We know what is expected of us, we know what we need to do, and we are eager to get out there and prove ourselves. Knowledgeable in every single area in which we will be operating and skilled at thinking on the fly, our team members are true luminaries of planning, development, execution, and operations. We are going to do whatever it takes to make Börser into a powerhouse. Our founder, Walter Gomez, set out to create Börser after a lifetime of successes. He has in the past both brokered large real estate deals and launched startups with excellent results. And as he tried to invest in the stocks and crypto, he found that the services available were just not as convenient or as tight as they ought to be. He also asked a difficult question. How can anyone expect to compete against the big investment firms unless they're pouring in a ton of capital? His solution was to base Me Wall Street on a network marketing style model and to open crowding funds to entrepreneurs around the globe with an ICO style model, pulling everything together with Börser. As stated previously, Börser will be cash flow positive just 2 years after we launch. 2 years in any business field at all, that's considered fast. Our business model is one that simply adds up, because we're offering our users a means to integrate all the assets and investment products that they want to use, trade, buy, and sell. We are creating a distinctive role that we are going to fill ourselves. Revenue will be earned mainly through the fees that we charge. While these fees will be small relative to many of our competitors, they will start to compound very quickly to the large number of signups that we expect to see over a very short period of time. Thus, our business model is one that is based on a payment system that's already been tested for us, a payment system that people have already accepted as the norm, and the only difference is the benefits that we are offering over our competition. We are not asking or trying to get our users to accept anything new from us or to integrate some new type of subscription service into their minds. People know that when they go through a brokerage firm, they're going to pay fees. And it's through these fees that we will earn our revenue. The only part of our business based on a subscription model is the network marketing side of Me Wall Street. Everything is percentage based otherwise. Our model is not a pyramid because people don't really get paid using other people's investments. Instead, our model is based on a sophisticated commission structure with a franchise-like model that will lead to exponential growth and exposure for Me Wall Street and its sister companies. Our organization is driven by passion. That is the plain and simple truth. At Börser, we care about our own futures and about the world that we are really helping to create. We refuse to accept anything at face value, and on principle, we insist on digging deeper and seeing what we can really find out. While we're planning the launch of our company, we stumbled upon the same truth again and again. The financial world is changing, and it's never going to be the same again. What was once thought of as a sure bet, those old brokerage firms that were considered invincible, those sure bets are now showing their cracks. Why? Because technology is driving us forward. Technology is saying that this is the way it's going to be from now on. And anyone who fails to really heed that warning is setting themselves up for disaster. We want to be on the right side of history. We want to stand as leaders in the business world. To the best of our abilities, that is what we're already doing. We have seen the writing on the wall, and it's clear to us. Cryptocurrency, crowdfunding, forex, stocks, digital exchanges, these are the waves that we all need to ride. We can analyze until the sun goes down, but there's no denying that trends are here to stay. Integration, that's the magic word here. By combining all these markets into a single, easy-to-use chain of platforms, we can really set ourselves apart. For us, everything comes back to this faith that we have in technology and in our own ability to stay ahead of progress. If you could go back to the 1976, to that garage in Cupertino, if you could shake Steve Jobs' hand, if you could hand him a check and walk out with some shares of Apple, shares destined to be worth more than their weight in gold, how could you not? The power of belief and passion are undeniable, and they are what we rely on above all else. What made a difference among the companies that were getting started in the 1970s? You know what that was? It was a vision and determination, which in Börser we have in abundance. Within the first 5 years of operation, we project that sales will exceed $100 million annually, with a net margin of 35%. By our 5th year of operation, we expect that our earnings will total $300 million. And by just our 2nd year of operation, we will be cash flow positive. We expect to hit a $5 billion valuation very quickly within the next 5 years based on annual profit projections. Following the ICO, Börser will just go up and up in value. An ICO, or initial coin offering, is similar to an IPO, or initial public offering, in that it's the general public's first shot at purchasing the asset. We have traction and momentum, companies already showing interest and waiting for us to launch our platforms. We launched Me Wall Street Beta and continued concept development throughout 2017, and incorporated Börser in the first quarter of 2018. This quarter, we're doing a private sale, an ERC20 token creation, and incorporating and licensing Me Wall Street, crowding funds, and Xchange. We will move into the pre-ICO stage by the 3rd quarter of 2018 and start developing the Börser proprietary platform before then launching operations of Me Wall Street, crowding funds, and Xchange before the end of the year. In early 2019, we'll be establishing more partnerships, expanding our operations, releasing the beta version of the Börser proprietary platform, and launching our ICO. By the 2nd quarter, the final version of the Börser proprietary platform will be released, followed by the adoption and implementation of the platform on Me Wall Street, crowding funds, and Xchange. To wrap up 2019, we'll continue to grow and expand all 3 companies. Our overhead, as it is currently, is very low, so the capital that we're raising will be used entirely for growth and development. We are ready to scale up. The funds that we raise will be used to take Börser to the next level and start to claim our piece of the proverbial pie in the financial world. We know that we have a lot to offer, and we're excited to get started. We have put a lot of thought into creating a structure with a precise timeline while also ensuring exceptionally healthy cash flow projections. You know what the current global economic landscape looks like. Even just thumbing the pages of the business section of any newspaper, it is apparent that everything is going digital. Blockchain technology is going to become more and more important as it gains even wider acceptance. The spike in crypto prices that we saw last fall was just a taste of what is to come. Every time cryptos are used for something new, every time they are referred to as just another way to buy and sell goods, every time they are normalized, they become that much more indispensable. Likewise, crowdfunding, digital exchanges, stocks, and Forex are going to remain popular among investors. Our users will run the demographic gamut, all ages and all locations, because the convenience that we offer is universal. This right here is your chance to be a part of the revolutionary, all-inclusive investment system that we are spearheading for big and small investors alike. This is your chance to be a part of something big. The Börser vision is one that is based on concepts that people are excited about. We know that far more people wanted to get in on the crypto spike last fall than knew enough to actually do so. The service that we're offering with Börser is real. The value that we're offering is real. From our cutting-edge network marketing style model with Me Wall Street to our ICO style model with crowding funds, we are not shy about the fact that what we are doing is different, and we are proud of that fact. Today, we are offering you shares in our holding company. These shares would be in the form of cryptocurrency, which could be traded and used on Me Wall Street and even converted to fiat currency on Xchange. This is going to be a base of innovation, encouraging companies to use Börser in order to raise funds. Börser will be the base currency for other tokens to be created using our proprietary platform, and for ICOs to run through crowding funds. You would be getting in on the ground floor of a venture with extraordinary potential. You could always do a pump and dump, selling off your crypto once the ICO goes public. Börser is a very liquid instrument, but the benefits are the same as shares in a company. You can sell it, you can trade it, or you can even collect dividends on it. We foresee an opportunity that could help you change your lifestyle permanently. We have assembled a world-class team and advisory board, and we already have traction and momentum to move forward. Do you want to look back and know that you recognized an opportunity when it was presented to you? Do you want to know that you took your opportunity when you recognized it? This is your chance. Me Wall Street, crowding funds, Xchange, Börser. You could be a part of all the thrilling innovations that I have talked about with you here today. You do not need to be looking on the outside looking in, wondering what it must feel like to make the right decision and have it go so well for you. Once again, we have traction, we have momentum, we have companies already showing interest and waiting for us to launch our platforms. To the people who invested in Apple and the people who invested in Bitcoin early on, that is their real lives, not some fantasy. They get to wake up every morning feeling satisfied that they have done something right by themselves. That is what you should wake up feeling too. And by investing in us, you can. Your consideration is greatly appreciated. We're going to keep on doing what we have always been doing, fighting for our unique vision of the future and working to give people what they truly want when it comes to financial management and brokerage. And we would love to have you right by our side. The next time you look at the financial news, remember Börser and all of our plans to disrupt everything that you see before you. I guarantee that an opportunity like this will not pop up again in the next 10 or even 20 years. Time is now. If you want to be a part of it, pick up the phone or send us an email. Whatever you do, contact us right now before it's too late.